What's up, fellas? Yeah, we back in here with another live stream. Talking about the battle of the beers today, man. Got better quality, man. Got a new camera and everything like that. Got the microphone hitting. Appreciate everybody that's gonna tap into this, man. We ain't even really gonna be talking about no beers tonight, man. We gonna be talking about the knuckle game. You know what I'm saying? The shoulder game. Tyron Woodley versus Jake Paul. Scheduled to fight tomorrow. I want to hear what y'all thoughts about it. You know what I'm saying? Who y'all think gonna win? Who gonna get put in the dirt? Cause I want to see some blood, man. I want to see some blood. But hold on. All right. SLN Fitness, man. I see you. I see you, my boy. Where you from? All right, we got two people in here. Man, hold on. Yeah, man, I'm ready for that fight, man. Boxing has been disappointing me this year. We had a lot of good fights on the table, but it's been a lot of cancellations, whether it be due to injuries or COVID, all kind of stuff, man. We had first one was Teofimo Lopez versus Kambosos. That got canceled because Teofimo had COVID. Then Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 3. That got postponed because Tyson Fury faked the COVID diagnosis. Then we had Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao. And it was supposed to be Manny Pacquiao versus Terrence Crawford, but Bob Arum didn't want to front the money. They tried to get it over there in the Middle East, and the money wasn't right. And then so Al Heyman, he made a deal, got Errol Spence on with Manny Pacquiao. We thought that fight was going to go down. People bought their plane tickets, booked their hotels. Then 11 days before the fight, they found out Errol Spence had a detached retina, and he had to pull out the fight. So then we had to see Dennis Ugas versus Pacquiao, which Ugas, if you watch Ugas fight, Ugas is a really good fighter. I wasn't surprised that he beat Manny Pacquiao. He, you know what I'm saying, he has a great Olympic pedigree. I think he only lost like 2 or 3 fights in the amateurs. He's an Olympic bronze medalist. And those guys in Cuba can fight, man, especially on an amateur level. And I felt like he beat Sean Porter a year ago, so I wasn't really surprised that he beat Manny Pacquiao the way that he did. Dude's a good boxer. He don't really have no power, but he definitely can outbox you just like any of those Cuban guys. And so now we had David Benavidez was supposed to fight somebody. He had COVID. Canelo was supposed to fight Caleb Plant like in September. The negotiations went south, and then they tried to schedule him to fight somebody else, and then now they're saying that the fight is going to happen in November, pushing it back. I don't know. We got next Thursday, we got the purse bid for Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter. I swear to God, that fight don't happen, man. I'm going to cry. But yeah, man. So yeah, we got, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully I definitely wouldn't attend no boxing matches this year. To me, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth paying for a plane ticket and hotel for, you know what I'm saying, the thing to get canceled. All right, you from South Carolina? What's up? What's up, Ian? I see you. But yeah, man, what are y'all thoughts on this fight tomorrow, man? Logan Paul versus, let's start it off with the beard. Who got the best beard out of Logan Paul, or Jake Paul, and Tyron Woodley? I think Tyron Woodley got the better beard, man. Tyron Woodley got one of the best beards because his stuff connect all the way from under his lip, you know what I'm saying? And he always have it lined up. I think I put him as one of the people. I made a video like a year ago where I said like the top 5 beards, and I put Tyron Woodley in the top 5, man. But you know what I'm saying, Jake Paul got a cold beard too when he grow it out. But in terms of the fighting, man, everybody's saying Tyron Woodley gonna win. I don't know, man. I think Jake Paul gonna put him in the dirt. I really do, man. I ain't even trolling or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I really think Tyron Woodley is gonna be embarrassed, man. And I'm telling you, keep your eyes on Twitter, man. Tyron Woodley might, if Tyron Woodley lose that fight tomorrow, he's gonna be on suicide watch. They gonna clown him so much. Like all the pressure is on him because he's supposed to win the fight. He's a professional fighter. You know what I'm saying? He called out Jake Paul. But boxing and UFC, man, those are two different things, man. Those are two different sports. And Jake Paul been boxing he's been boxing for 4 years. Hey, Nathaniel, Jake Paul has no fighting experience. What are you talking? Hey, he been boxing for like 4 years, man. That's a long time. Tyron Woodley hasn't been boxing that long. He's been fighting UFC, but that's completely different from getting in that square in terms of, you know what I'm saying, in terms of just how the fighting style, just the stand-up game, distance and everything. Also, stamina. Because I'm not sure how many rounds this fight is going to be, but he's used to those 3 to 5 minute rounds, even though they're like 5-minute rounds. That's different than a 12 round fight. You know what I'm saying? And if Jake Paul can take him in them deep waters about rounds 6, 7, and 8, and Tyron Woodley, he muscular too. I don't know, man. He might start huffing and puffing in there. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, man, everybody's sleeping on Jake Paul, but the dude got experience. And also, man, if you ever go to like a boxing gym, it's hard to get one-on-one training with your coach because there's so many people in there. You may, you know what I'm saying, you kind of go through your routine, hitting the pads, hitting the heavy bag, jump roping and all that stuff, shadow boxing. But you don't really get that one-on-one coaching like you need. Like Jake Paul got the money to where these past 3 to 4 years, he's been getting one-on-one coaching, you know what I'm saying? To when he works out, he's practicing and perfecting what he needs to do, you know what I'm saying? And he's learned a lot. Dude can fight, man. I think people sleeping on him, man. Ian, I sent you a shout out last time all the way from Rwanda, man. Shout out to Rwanda, bro. You know what I'm saying? What the females looking like out there? But yeah, man, like, I don't know, man. Jake Paul can fight, bro. He can fight, man. He's not to the level of like a professional boxer yet. I think, you know what I'm saying? I think he can handle some low-level professional boxers. Like if he was to go the route of him just turning pro and kind of building himself up, I think he can be successful even though he doesn't have an amateur career. Because like I said, he has the resources to hire, you know what I'm saying, world-class trainers and also get real good sparring in, man. Because he's been sparring like some professional fighters, and the guys that he's been sparring with have been, you know what I'm saying, have been giving him some props. But when you go over to T Wood just started boxing, it ain't 6 months? I guarantee you T Wood was not boxing until he called out Jake Paul, until that fight got announced, into the paperwork. And then he probably started training, going to Mayweather gym and Mayweather showing him some stuff. Like, come on, man. I don't think it's gonna be what y'all think, man. Nate Harvey, T Wood gonna handle this, man. Stop playing. How, man? From the UFC? Come on, man. That's different than getting in the square. It's different, man. It is different. He ain't gonna be able to throw no kicks. I'm telling you, the distance is gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to pace himself. And another thing people not bringing up is that how is he gonna react under pressure? Because if you ever boxed before, boxing, a lot of it has to do with mentals, your mental state. You can be in the best shape of your life, but if you go in there jittery, you know what I'm saying, or you're nervous, or you have a lot on your mind, that's going to make you tense in the ring, and you're going to start making mistakes, and it's also going to make you burn more energy, so you're going to gas out real quick. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man, because he has a lot of pressure. Like, he has the most pressure. He cannot lose this fight tomorrow, and you never know how that pressure going to get to his head. If that pressure gets to his head, you know what I'm saying, that may zap his energy. And if you've been in the boxing ring, you know what I'm talking about. All right. So, yeah, man, we got one of the best female. All right. Might have to fly over to Rwanda, man. Y'all got the females. I never even been out this country, man. Definitely haven't been to the continent of Africa. But yeah, man, I think people sleeping on Jake Paul. I don't know what the hate is. Now I tell you what, Jake Paul need to keep Canelo Alvarez's name out of his mouth. He don't want them problems. He need to stay fighting these UFC guys or these athletes that are non-boxers. And then maybe he can ease his way into, you know what I'm saying, fighting, you know what I'm saying, somebody that got some skills. But I don't know, bro. T Wood, I think Jake Paul gonna shock the world. It ain't gonna be no shock to me. You know what I'm saying? All right, Nate said his game is not defined by kicks. T Wood throw hands and standing there with his opponent. All right, okay. All right. You know what I'm saying? After the fight, I might have the live stream. I don't know. Let me ask you this, man. Nate, do you think Jake Paul can fight? Do you think he can box? Yes or no? From what you've seen from the guy, I know the Nate Robinson and the dude he fought last time, but if you look at his training footage, man, do you think the dude can fight or not? Because I see potential. I see boxing IQ. I see power. I think it's definitely going to be a closer fight, but I think he got what it takes to pull it off, man. He said Jake Paul can't box. He is too slow and too big. I don't know, man. I don't know. Dude from what I've seen, he can box a little bit. He can box a little bit. He got good he got good fundamentals for what I've seen. He throws his punches. He got a nice right hand. He throw him straight down the middle. And when you see him fight, even though he wasn't fighting no high-tier opponents, he was very relaxed in the ring. You know what I'm saying? He had good ring generalship. He had decent footwork. You know what I'm saying? So I think he can pull it off, man. And I started my minoxidil beer journey on the 16th, man. Hey, man, that's what's up, man. I'm telling you, it's going to take a while, though, man. So don't expect fast results. You're going to have to wait like 2 months before you really start getting your noob game. So don't get discouraged. I know you're going to be looking in the mirror every day like all of us did, but if you be consistent, man, the gains will come. SNL Fitness, I'm pulling for T Wood, but sadly, he's not the fighter he used to be. He's slower, flat-footed, and punches come a lot. Yeah, and punching come a lot more stiff. Hey, look, that's another thing you got to think about, man. He's old, and he hasn't been fighting. And we don't know what type of shape T Wood is in. You know what I'm saying? From what I've seen with Jake Paul, he's been in the gym. He's been in the gym constantly. I think T Wood is going to be too confident. I hope he doesn't overlook Jake Paul like y'all overlooking him. And like you say, he is slower and flat-footed. Now, Jake Paul is a little flat-footed too, but so I think that may negate it. But like I say, I got to see how he punches, man, because I don't know, man. If he goes in there trying to knock Jake Paul out, just throwing haymakers and stuff like that, and he gas out, it's all over with. It's all over with. Nate said it's too early to beat an experienced fighter, period, UFC or not. I don't know, dog. I don't know. But he may win. T Wood hasn't been the same since, bro. You gotta ask yourself, do you really think T Wood is in shape? Do you think he's in boxing shape to fight more than 6 rounds? Because if this is like a 12-round fight, all Jake Paul has to do is take him into those deep waters. And I don't care how good you can fight. Once you get tired, you know what I'm saying? Once you get tired, your technique goes out the window. And the first thing that happens is your hands drop. And I don't know, man. I think Jake Paul because you also got to think about it, man. Logan Paul stood in there 8 rounds with Floyd Mayweather. And I know he didn't beat Floyd Mayweather or what. I was just impressed that he had the stamina to fight 8 rounds, even though he was doing a lot of holding. And we all know Logan Paul is the the worst boxer out of the brothers. So I feel like if Logan Paul can last 8 rounds in a boxing match, I think Jake Paul can do the same thing, but at the same time be more effective in those late rounds. Because you gotta bring up, you know what I'm saying, stamina. Stamina is key, man. If T Wood get old in that ring, he 41 or something, he get tired in that ring after the 3rd or 4th round, then he might get put in the dirt. Either way, I want to see a knockout, man. If T Wood wins, then cool, but Jake Paul the cash cow, man. All right, Rich. Bro, what product and which brand will help me grow my beard thicker? Minoxidil. I live in the United States, so I use the Walmart brand, the Equate version for the most part, but you can use like the Kirkland version, you can use the Rogaine version. As long as it's like minoxidil 5%, you also can choose between the liquid and a foam. From what I've heard and what other people said, they said the liquid is more effective. It gives you faster results. The foam version will give you results as well. That's what I use mostly throughout my journey. And the foam version is going to be more convenient and cause less side effects. But the foam is more expensive. So you got to kind of choose between the two. In terms of brand, I don't really think the brand matters. As long as it's 5% minoxidil, you should be good. All right, Ian, I saw one of your old videos when you shaved your beard to a goatee. Honestly, it looks good on you, especially when you have a shaved head. It looks like Boris Cujo. Bro, I don't think I'm gonna shave my beard no more, man. When I shaved my beard into a goatee, I didn't like the way it looked, man. Especially shaving it completely down. I can't do that no more, bro. It's crazy. Like when you have a beard and you shave it off, it feels like you lost your chin. It feels like your chin is smaller, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna rock this beard like this length from the time being, man. I'm not cutting it anymore, even into a goatee. As soon as I did that, I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. But yeah, man, I think it's gonna be a good fight. And I think they got the undercard is gonna be kind of decent too. They got Tyson Fury's younger brother. Let me pull it up. I think they got boy from the UK, Dubois. I can't even think of what his first name is. The one that had quit. Can't even think of what his name is, man. He a heavyweight. I think he fights on the undercard, which would be decent. They should have put another celebrity match under there, but I don't know. All right. No Arsenal, no life. What's up, bro? Big fan from the UK. Shout out to the UK. Not sure if you have any experience, but do you recommend any beard dyes? Man, I haven't used any beard dyes, man. But if I was, I would just go to like Walmart and get the Just for Men. But the thing about beard dyes, you just got to make sure that it's the color of your beard. But I haven't had any experience with this, so I'm not sure what it is. All right, no Arsenal, no life. He quit against Joe Joy. Yeah, Daniel Dubois, man. That was my boy, man. I was hyping. I thought Dubois was up next. Cause dude can fight, man, but I don't know. He just had a bad night, man. He could not get away from that jab, and he quit. And I was embarrassed when he lost that fight, man. But shout out to Daniel Dubois, man, for coming back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't take a loss, man. And it ain't nothing wrong with losing in boxing, bro. Like everybody lose in every sport. Like that's the Floyd Mayweather is the worst thing that happened. Floyd Mayweather's undefeated record is like the worst thing that happened to boxing because not everybody expects for you to go undefeated. If you lose one fight, you trash, which is not the case. That's why the UFC is so good. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't matter if you lose. You know what I'm saying? If you lose, run it back or, you know what I'm saying, get back in the octagon. But with boxing, everybody trying to protect that record, man. So I'm glad Daniel Dubois then shook back and he back in the ring, and hopefully he scores a knockout. Nate, how many times do you apply minoxidil in a length of time? When I was applying, I applied in the morning when I woke up, and then at night after I got out the shower. A lot of people say when you put it on in the morning, keep it on for like 4 hours and then rinse it off. I kept it on all day. So I kept it on all day, and when I put it on at night, I kept it on all night throughout my sleep. So yeah, in one day. So yeah, twice a day and just keep it on your face all day. That's what I did. All right. Darren Brooks, what's up, General G? Man, what's happening with you? But yeah, man. So after this fight, let me see what else. Like I said, they got David Benavidez fighting. Whenever I don't even know when that's scheduled. We got the Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury fight. And that's going to be an interesting fight because I don't know what's going to happen in that fight because I heard Tyson Fury faked the COVID diagnosis because he was having such a bad camp. And I don't think Tyson Fury is taking this fight serious and Deontay Wilder is taking it serious. So it's going to be interesting, man. And they better make sure they check them gloves, they check the water bottles, everything. Because I don't want to hear no excuses after that fight if somebody gets knocked out. But, so I don't know. At first, I was like, man, Tyson Fury's going to whoop up on Deontay Wilder again. But I don't know. Tyson Fury got mental health issues. He's crazy. So I don't know what type of Tyson Fury we going to get. If we're going to get 100% Tyson Fury or a coked up Tyson Fury. But that's going to be an interesting fight. And then we got the Caleb Plant versus Canelo Alvarez. That's going to be a really good fight. I think Canelo is going to beat him in 12 rounds. I think it's going to be a unanimous decision. Caleb Plant is a real good boxer, but the problem, you can't beat. First of all, Canelo is a cash cow of boxing, and he always got the referees, the judges. The judges are going to give Canelo 3 rounds before the fight even starts. So the only way you beat Canelo is by knocking him out. Or you just got to stand toe-to-toe and beat on him, and hopefully you may get a split decision. And I don't see Caleb Plant doing that. Caleb Plant is going to be dancing around the ring. And I'm telling you, man, like that if you ever got in a ring and you fought somebody that's pressuring you, that's on you, that takes a lot of stamina to keep a dude off of you, man. That's pressing you. And I think Canelo just gonna be walking them down the whole time. Whenever he gets close, he's gonna be throwing them hard body shots. And I think that's gonna wear Caleb Plant out. And Caleb Plant is not gonna win no rounds, you know what I'm saying, throwing jabs and trying to be slick and stuff. Because every time Canelo throw a punch, even if it lands or it's get blocked, the crowd's gonna go crazy and they gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. So I don't even know, bro. Climax TV, when did you stop applying minoxidil on your side? I had hair on my side of my face I stopped after 2 years of applying, man. So I went 2 years of applying minoxidil before I quit. All right. Was it Terrell Davis? Do you still derma roll? Yeah, man. I've been derma rolling once a week on like either Sunday or Monday, and I've been experimenting using the 1.0 millimeter to see how that is. And I use a derma pen instead of a derma roller. So, you know what I'm saying? It's been cool. I've been doing it for like 3 weeks. It's cool. I don't know. I haven't really seen any results to it, but I'm going to do it until, you know what I'm saying, and let y'all know. If I see some crazy gains, I'll definitely let y'all know. All right, Darren Brooks. What's the recommended derma roller should I buy? So what's recommended is the 0.5 millimeter. If you can afford it, I recommend getting a derma pen instead. It's more accurate. It punctures it gives you more punctures. It uses like a motor and it like jabs it in instead of rolling. So it's more accurate. It does less damage to your skin. And usually the derma pens, you can adjust the length of it. So if you want to do 0.25, 0.5, 0.75, 1, and all the way up, you can kind of adjust that and you can kind of experiment with whatever length. But usually people say the 0.5 millimeter. Right now I'm experimenting with the 1.0 millimeter. Climax TV. It's been 5 months and I'm only applying it to my mustache. Man, the mustache can be kind of tricky. I didn't notice any big gains on my mustache, and I applied it on my mustache for 2 years. I don't have great genetics for a mustache. Can you still grow doing most 2 a days and then sometimes 1? Yeah, as long as you're applying, you can probably get away with doing it once a day. You know what I'm saying? You can probably get away with doing once a day. As long as you're just consistent. Consistency is the key, man. As long as you're applying at least once a day, you should be good. Darren Brooks, I'm a Wilder kind of guy. I like Deontay Wilder. I just don't like his excuses, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to lose, bro. Like, I hated how he took that loss in the second fight, man. He came up with every excuse in the book. And I don't know. Sometimes I don't like how he carries himself, man. Calling himself king. Your king is I ain't got no king. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with all that. But you know what I'm saying? I just want a good fight, bro. I really don't have a dog in a race for that, man. All right, Canelo by stoppage. I don't think Canelo gonna stop him, man. Canelo really don't be stopping boxers like that if you think about it. Canelo don't have like one punch knockout power, and I don't think he's gonna be able to catch Caleb Plant that much, because Caleb Plant is going to be moving around that ring. It's going to be hard for him to, you know what I'm saying, throw nice combos and stuff. I don't think he's going to stop him with just one punch. So I think it's going to go 12 rounds and they're going to give it to Canelo with unanimous decision. Canelo is not a knockout artist, man. All right, Terrell Davis, what do you recommend for weaky, patchy areas? I recommend that you just apply it, bro. Apply it twice a day to them areas. Like when I start back on minoxidil in November, I'm only going to apply it to this weak areas right here. So the under lip area, which I know it ain't never going to grow, my mustache, and then these connectors area. That's where I'm going to apply it, because I don't need any more on my beard. Like my beard, most of my face is doing good. All right, you and Austin Durham have the best beards. Is that fitness dude, big swole dude that be doing the calisthenics? I think that's him. I think, man, he actually, if that's the person I'm thinking you're talking about, he actually kind of shouted me out in one of his videos. Like he was talking about minoxidil, and he put a clip of like one of my videos, man. I was like, good looking out for that. So I'm worried about losing gains if I stop. I guarantee you, bro, if you go 2 years in a row, you ain't gonna lose no gains. Look at my beard. I haven't put on minoxidil since November, and I haven't lost any gains. If anything, my connectors are actually looking better. Especially this one. This is my weak area, and it's looking better. I haven't lost any gains. You know what I'm saying? Say Austin dyed his beard. Let me look him up, man. I think I know who y'all talking about, man. I think it's that big swole dude. If that's who I'm thinking y'all talking about, he was actually somebody that motivated me to kind of start using minoxidil when I saw his video, because he started with like nothing. Yup, that's him. They got him labeled as you type his name in on Google, they got him labeled as a musical artist, man. He rapping now? Man, come on, man. I know he ain't rapping. Please tell me he ain't rapping. But yeah, man, he had made a minoxidil transformation video. I think it was like a 3-month transformation, and I definitely saw the gains, and I was like, oh yeah, him, Chris Jones was using it. He was a big motivator, and a few other people. But yeah, man. But he got minoxidil gains, man. But yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, but getting back to this Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley, you best believe if Jake Paul put him to sleep tomorrow night, I will be on this thing, and I'm gonna be like, I told y'all so. Now I ain't gonna bet no money now. I ain't gonna bet no money because I don't have that much faith in Jake Paul. The only fighter that I bet money on is Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? I got Terrence Crawford whooping any welterweight. I will put money on that. But I don't know. Jake Paul might try to pull some slicks. Try to do something slick and take a dive. You know how boxing politics is, man. I don't know, man. They be doing funny style stuff, man. But yeah, man, I haven't even been watching no TV in months, but football season right around the corner. College football starting next week. My LSU Tigers gonna put a beat down on UCLA. We gonna win the championship again this year, man. I'm telling you, if we can get past Alabama, it's over with. Tyron got a good right hand. Yeah, Tyron got a good right. I'm gonna have to go do some film. I haven't really watched that much Tyron Woodley fights in the UFC, like his stand-up game and stuff, but I could have sworn he was a wrestler. That's what I thought. I thought he was a wrestler, man. He got a nice right hand. Hey, but Jake Paul got a nice right hand too. He got a nice right hand, bro. I don't know why y'all. I just think y'all don't like Jake Paul. That's what I think. Y'all just don't like him, and y'all want to see him put in the dirt. He actually is following the Mayweather blueprint, the Money Mayweather blueprint, getting people to hate you, and then they gonna pay for the fight to see you lose, and then you just keep whooping dudes, and you just make your money. Jamal NNN, I'm not really sure what that means. Andy Alberto, how long did it take you to see beer results? It took me like 8 or 9 weeks, so about 2 months. Yep, took me about 2 months to where I really started seeing the noob gains, when I started seeing the Valus hairs. So yeah, don't start using it for like 2 or 3 weeks and don't see no gains and then quit. It's gonna take some time, but some people are slow gainers. There's some people that took them a year before they started seeing gains. Now I would have quit before then. I would have called it quits. But yeah, some people it may take like 3 months. But from what I've seen, like the people that document their journeys on minoxidil, it's usually around 8 to 9 weeks to where you start seeing noticeable gains. And one of the best things that you can do is like take video of your progress or take pictures, because sometimes you don't realize how much you gained, you know what I'm saying, because you seeing yourself in the mirror every day. But if you see like a picture from where you started and then where you at after 2 months, then you be like, okay, now I see the gains. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a sad day for MMA. Oh man. Oh, bro, could you imagine? Bro, could you imagine what Twitter's gonna be like tomorrow night if Jake Paul wins? What it's gonna be like on Instagram? After that, if Jake Paul put him to sleep, Tyron Woodley gonna be in that locker room with a razor to his wrist. You're gonna have to put him on suicide watch. He might kill himself. Tyron Woodley, I don't think Tyron Woodley can handle that defeat, bro. Especially if he get put to sleep. If Tyron Woodley get put to sleep, they need to put him in a mental institute and put a straitjacket on him, because the trolls are gonna be on him. Can you man, listen? Do you know how bad he's gonna get clowned? He's gonna be all over ESPN, Fox Sports. He's gonna be the number one trending. The memes, especially if he get knocked stupid, if he looking stupid, the memes are gonna be crazy. It's gonna be all over TikTok. We gonna bully him. We gonna bully him. I'm gonna bully him. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Yeah, man. People gonna nonstop. We gonna clown them, bro. People like seeing like people hurt mentally, bro. As messed up as it sounds, people not gonna stop until he's damn near jumping off of a cliff. SS23, bro. I'm developing. I can't pronounce words that I don't know. Do you have any idea how you can solve that? Let me look that up, man. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, man, I'm terrible at I really think I never learned how to like pronounce words and stuff. Like I'm a pretty good reader, but when it comes to like pronouncing words and phonics and stuff, man, shoot. Man, I think you might have pronounced that. Spelled that wrong. So that is that's hair loss. One of the side effects commonly. Okay. I don't know, man. Sudden hair loss with one or more circular bald patches may overlap. I actually know the word. I just can't think of how to pronounce it. I don't know, man. I don't know if minoxidil can help that, because from what it say on Google, Dr. Google, it said that that's an immune system, an autoimmune like response to where like your immune system is like could be attacking your hair follicles, or it may be brought on by severe stress. So if you stressed out, if your baby mama giving you the blues, you know what I'm saying, your job, you know what I'm saying, they getting on your nerves, you got to find like a hobby or something like that and try to do yoga or something, man. if it's caused by stress. But if it's an autoimmune disease, you might have to go to like a dermatologist or something. But I don't know, maybe minoxidil can help, but I'm not 100% sure. All right, now I'm on week 2 and I can see very small difference. My question is, when will I see the big difference? Week 8 and week 9, you're gonna see. If you already seeing progress on week 2, it probably gonna come sooner than that, but it should be, you know what I'm saying, week 8, week 9. So like the 2-month mark. My other question, should I shave when I'm using minoxidil? You can shave if you want. It's not gonna affect your progress or anything. If anything, it's gonna help, you know what I'm saying? Like, and when I say shave, like I just mean keeping your hair low compared to like if you have a beard like mine. Like with my beard, if I was to put minoxidil on my beard, the minoxidil wouldn't even reach my cheeks. So yeah, you can shave if you want to. It's not gonna affect anything. So if you want to do that, when I first started, I still was like pretty much trimming my beard because I didn't like it looking messed up. All right, Lucifer. One side effect of minoxidil beard is getting more. Yeah, getting more hoes, man, for real. Hey, listen, people, man, I'm telling you, the women gonna notice, bro. When you baby face, man, and then you know what I'm saying, you get that beard, they gonna know, bro. SS23, thanks. I appreciate your videos. Been using minoxidil for 8 months now. For my beard, been working very well. Yeah, man, 8 months. You almost at that year mark. Now you can quit at a year, but I was like, yeah, I want to make sure this beard stays. So I want to. You might as well just go an extra year. Carlos drop ship. Are you into crypto? I got about $1,500 in Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? I bought it like, man, I've been doing bad this year when it comes to the stock market, bro. Like I done lost so much money. I just been buying at the wrong time, man. So I bought Bitcoin when it was like 54,000. I bought $1,000 worth of Bitcoin when it was like at 54,000. Immediately lost my money. As soon as I bought it, it just started tanking. It went all the way down to like $40, 40,000, and then I scaled down. Averaged down, and I bought $500 more at like 40,000 in Bitcoin. Now, since it then went back up, I basically done made my money back, and I'm actually in the green right now. But I don't know, bro. I just don't understand it. So I'm just $1,500. That's all I'm really messing with crypto. Other than that, I do invest in the stock market. But like I say, I've been making some bad investments. Like it's like every time I get in, as soon as I get in, the next day it just start going down, bro. Like my biggest loss was when, and not just this year, bro, because of crypto has me like gambling, bro. Because I felt like I missed that Dogecoin wave, the Bitcoin wave, so I just started gambling. I'm a vegan. I've been, you know what I'm saying, plant-based for like 7 years. And so I invested in man, what's that company, man? Beyond Beef. Beyond Meat. Yeah, Beyond Meat. So I invested in Beyond Meat when they made that deal with Pepsi or whatever, and it went through the moon. And I was like, oh, it's gonna keep going up. I bought in on that when it was like $184 a share. You know how much it is now? It's like $120 a share, bro. Lost money on that. I lost money on Robinhood. I should have bought it the day it went public, but I was like, nah, it's gonna crash. And then it started going up. And then I bought in at $53. Then it went, as soon as I bought it, it went down. So I'm like, bro, I ain't even messing with it no more, bro. I ain't messing with it. I got the beard hairs now with minoxidil, but my beard is kind of thin. Are there ways to thicken it, bro? It's just gonna take time, man. It's just gonna take time, bro. SS23 NFL NFTs on NBA's Top Shot is a good way to make side money. I don't really know what an NFT is, man. I've been hearing a lot about it, but I don't understand what that. I'm gonna have to do more research into that. Last question: did you get excess hair shedding when using minoxidil? I think I only went through shedding one time, man, but it wasn't. I don't know, man. It was like I remember it might have been like the 6 or 7 month mark, and I had cut all my beard. It was actually when I went to New York to watch Terrence Crawford fight Amir Khan. And I didn't want to bring all my beard products and stuff like that. And so I just shaved my beard. And when it grew back, I had like a big gap. And I think that was when I went to the shedding phase. But after that, I didn't notice any noticeable shedding. So I just went through shedding, like a real bad shedding phase once. Carlos, so if you trim your current beard, is it going to grow back like it is? Yeah, I used to trim like every 3 months. If I trim my beard, if I cut my beard all the way down to nothing, it's going to grow back just like this. So yeah, all this is permanent, bro. This whole beard is permanent. It's all terminal hairs. When I'm applying minoxidil on my mustache, I see some of the hair on my hand. Not too much, and every time, maybe 3 to 5. Is that normal? Sorry for my language. I see some of the hair on my hand. I don't know. I don't know if you're asking if will minoxidil grow hair on your hand or something like that because your hand is touching it. If that's the case, then nah. I don't know. Carlos, at home, grow back better. Does YouTube pay a decent amount? YouTube pay a decent amount if you get like 100,000 views a video. You know what I'm saying? But like a channel like mine, I'll tell y'all how much I make. I don't make that much on YouTube. I'll tell y'all how much I make on this channel. So it depends on how many views that you. It's like I really don't understand how they calculate the money, to be honest with you. But I know definitely views, definitely how many people watch ads is important because you get paid off of ads. So currently I'm getting about, in the last 28 days, they say I got 46,000 views. So 1.7 thousand watch hours. And my average revenue over the last 28 days is $195.38. So almost $200 a month. It's better than nothing, but it ain't paying no bills. You know what I'm saying? But the people that's getting like 100,000, if you get like 100,000, like if you get like 10,000 views a video and you putting out like a bunch of videos a week, it adds up. You can make a decent, you know what I'm saying? You can probably, they got people that pay their rent off of YouTube. But if you making like 100,000, God forbid you make a million, get a million views a video, that's when you cooking with fire. But I'm gonna tell you what the real money is. The real money is in Patreon, especially those huge channels that have Patreon that charge like $10 a month for a subscription. That's where the real money is. I thought about doing a Patreon. I ended up not doing it because I haven't been consistent on here. I'm like, if I'm not consistent on here, then I know I'm not going to be consistent on Patreon, and I don't want to be taking people money and I'm not making any videos. But yeah, what do you think of the drama that's going on with R. Kelly? I haven't really heard any drama with R. Kelly, man. I didn't know there was, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. But no, I haven't heard of any of the drama. I heard of the drama with Fat Joe. You know, I heard he's snitching. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. I thought, you know what I'm saying, R. Kelly in jail. Let me know what's going on with him. Norman Viking, man. What's up, man? Where you from? Where the hoes at? Hey, man, you know what I want to talk about, man? What are y'all thoughts on semen retention and no fap? Because I've been seeing like a lot of videos about it. I know Duran been making videos about like his experiences with the no fap. I've also seen like other content creators like in the minoxidil community talking about that, man. Well, I want to know what y'all thoughts on it because I personally, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. Have you heard about Fresh and Fit? Yeah, I heard about that drama, man. I really don't watch either one of their channels. I watch Aba and Preach sometimes, but the Fresh and Fit, what I can't. It's only so much relationship videos I can watch to where it's like like come on, man. Like, it ain't that hard to pick to get a woman, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I can't watch nothing. You know what I'm saying? I got me a situation going, so I really that channel don't really fit me. Like the MGTOW, like I went through that phase with MGTOW, but I was like, man, I gotta get on these hoes, man. Forget all that. I can't. I ain't. Also, man, you should start an OnlyFans. Shoot, OnlyFans, man. I thought about that too, bro. OnlyFans, man. People making money. You ain't gotta put no porn on there, bro. Like they got people just making like instructional videos. OnlyFans is basically like Patreon. Red pill. I understand the red pill and blue pill. Trust me, I know everything about the red pill and blue pill, but at the end of the day, man, like you gotta have them hoes, man. Come on, bro. You can't just throw the hoe. You can't be. And I understand being single. Like I ain't never gonna get married. That ain't happen. But I don't want to live in a world without no women. I can't do that, bro. Like I can't rock with that, man. But they do have good content, man. Things to look forward to, especially if you're trying to get in a relationship, ways to vet women and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I can't be why I can't. It's only so much videos I can watch of, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about women and bad relationships over and over again. Myron is a clown. See, I really don't know the issue with those. I don't even be in that community, man. I don't think no fap affect anything. My thing with no fap is no fap like just not beating your meat, or does that mean that you celibate? You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's like, I don't want to beat my meat, I can understand that, especially if you got a problem and you doing it like 2 or 3 times a day. But to be honest with you, man, doing it, you know what I'm saying, once or twice a week, especially if you ain't getting none, in my opinion, is actually beneficial because it's going to help you out when you finally get some. Because if you ever go like 2 or 3 months and you ain't got none, and then you ain't beat your meat, then when you finally get some, you're gonna be so sensitive, bro, that you gonna make a fool out of yourself because you ain't gonna be able to last but 2 strokes. But if you know what I'm saying, if you fapping a couple times a week, it's gonna keep that sensitivity down. So when you finally do get some, then you can put that work in. But if the no fap is we ain't busting no nuts, we ain't cutting nothing because we trying to improve our concentration. No, I can't get down with that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm waiting on the text message right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on that. I'm coming over right now. Text message. I'm gonna shut all this down because I'm about to give me something tonight. You know what I'm saying? Norman Viking, he backed out of a boxing fight. You don't challenge someone to a boxing fight and then back, man. A lot of these dudes can't fight, bro. A lot of these dudes, he know, bro. Man, boxing is different, bro. Man, a lot of these dudes think they can box until they get in that ring and dude put that pressure on them. You know what I'm saying? Dude walk them down, catching punches, hit him in the body. And then after that first round, you like, Lord, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you talking about Myron, he probably can't box, man. Travis got to keep it hope, man. You got to, man. You got to. Come on, how you get that up? For real, how you give that up, bro? Especially if you can get some. Come on, man. No fap definitely affect confidence. That porn, yeah. Yeah, you got, I get you. I understand that, but if you just saying, man, I'm celibate, I can't rock with that celibacy. I believe it's a placebo. It might be. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Norman Viking, yeah, bro. I've been dating, and it can be a huge distraction in life. I'm 22, and I can't wait 20 years, and I can't wait 20 years before dating. I'm 22, and I can wait 20 years before dating. Yeah, dating is a distraction. I ain't gonna lie. But see, the thing about it is the whole key is live by yourself. That's the key. Now, when she start nesting, when she start leaving stuff at your crib, you got to nip that in the butt right there. You got to be like, you can't be leaving stuff. Because then when she start coming over every day, God forbid she moves in with you, that's when the issues start. That's when you get tired of her. That's when she start nagging. That's when she start criticizing your stuff. Well, I want a new couch and all that. Then you don't want it no more. But if you know what I'm saying, y'all live separately and she come over, you come over maybe 2 or 3 times a week, then it's good, man. But yeah, man, it can be distracting, bro. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You can't let it distract you. What's up with you and the girl that got you the big? That's what I'm talking about. I'm waiting on a text message right now. I'm shutting it off, bro. I'm waiting on that text message. I'm off of work. I'm coming over. Yeah, man. She hooked me up with the beard oils, man. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. Yeah. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face and the dude is on you and you tired. Dude almost stopped me 2 weeks ago in sparring. A 15-year-old Mexican. Man, dude, I'm gonna tell you how it went. I'm gonna run it down to y'all. You know what I'm saying? We fighting, we sparring, hitting it with a jab. Dude started walking me down and started throwing haymakers at me. I'm like, Lord, I'm like, we sparring, man. We trying to get some good work, and he trying to take me out. And so he cracked me, and I lost it, bro. And I'm the type, if I get hit hard, I gotta get my lick back. So he hit me. I hit him with a right hook. Bow! I cracked him. He said, "Oh," I said, "Yeah." And then we just started thumping. We wasn't even boxing no more. It was, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to get him out. He was trying to get me out. I ain't gonna lie. We did that for 2 rounds. Coach yelling at me, "Man, you ain't even boxing. Y'all ain't even boxing no more, man." I'm just swinging haymakers. By the 3rd round, I was shot, tired, and he's still going. Because I haven't been going to the gym consistently, so I don't have my. And he go every day. So he got more wind than I do. And I ain't gonna lie, that 3rd round, he was tagging me, bro. And I was so tired that I couldn't hit him. I was everything I threw, it was too slow. And then I looked at the clock, it was like a minute left. I was done. And I'm looking at coach like, please stop this dude. He's trying to knock me out. And so when there was a minute left, I just started holding him. I started grabbing him. I said, "No, you ain't about to knock me out in here." Coach, stop holding. Stop, break it up. As soon as we break it up, I'm holding him again. I was trying to tackle him. I'm like, "You ain't about to knock me out here. Coach, I'm gonna make coach stop this. He trying to kill me up in here. I can't even fight back. I'm so tired." But yeah, man, that's how it was, man. But they just opened up a new gym. You know what I'm saying? I went today, Crunch Fitness, and they got some punching bags. So like today, I hit the bag for 8 rounds, man. I did like 6 rounds of jump rope. So any of the days that I'm not going to the gym, man, I'm gonna go to Crunch Fitness and hit that bag, man, so I can get my get back once I get in better shape. Yeah, ain't no cuffing over here. We ain't cuffing. We ain't no labels. You know what I'm saying? We just beat it and skeet it and beat skeet and leave. You hitting it? Am I hitting it? Come on, man. This General G, am I hitting it? What kind of question is that? Yeah, you don't try to take someone out and sparring the point. Bro, that's what I'm saying. He was trying to take me out. And he was throwing, and he was walking me, man. He was walking me down in the 3rd round. I was like, Lord, I don't know how I'm gonna make it out this round because I'm tired. He looked like he ain't tired at all. And he throwing straight hooks at me, at my head. And I'm like, Coach, stop this shit. I'm like, Coach, I'm tired, bro. Yeah, you a fight, man. I ain't gonna lie, them Mexicans tough, bro. I ain't lying, bro. That Mexican style, that's why I was like, bro, when I think about that Canelo versus Caleb Plant, man, when somebody is coming at you, is walking you down and is aggressive like that, bro, and I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, take a step back, pivot, you know what I'm saying, jab, trying to get them off me, bobbing it, bro, that takes so much energy off of you compared to them. They walking you down and stuff, and they just taking punches. Bro, Canelo gonna walk that dude down, bro. Caleb Plant better be in the best shape of his life. He better be in the best shape of his life. But yeah, man, that dude, bro, I'm like, man, people don't realize, bro, like I started boxing this year. I didn't realize how hard boxing is, man. Like in terms of like stamina. I cannot imagine going 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because I don't have the stamina, I don't have the experience, but after 3 rounds of sparring, I'm done. It felt like I did an hour workout. Like I'm more tired after sparring 3 rounds than I am after training for an hour and a half like we do the other days of the week. It's crazy, man. Thoughts on Paul versus Willie? Yeah, I think Jake Paul gonna put him in the dirt tomorrow. Everybody on here think I'm crazy. What's happening in the boxing world? Why are we fighting YouTubers? Hey man, I think it's good for boxing because the boxers ain't fighting each other. We ain't getting the boxing fights that we want. So you you got to blame this on the boxers. If we would have saw stuff like Crawford versus Spence, you know what I'm saying, Teofimo Lopez versus Tank Davis, or Gary Russell Jr. versus Tank Davis, Jamal Charlo versus Canelo, Boo Boo Andre versus Canelo, or Boo Boo versus Charlo. Remember, who was dude supposed to fight Jamel, his younger brother? Jared Hurd. Remember a couple years ago, Jared Hurd versus Jamel Charlo was supposed to be the big fight, and then Jared Hurd get stopped, he gets beat, and then he got beat this year. And it's like everybody trying to marinate the fights, like everybody trying to be Floyd Mayweather, and it's retarded, man. You said cardiovascular system and muscle endurance have to be on point in the ring. Bro, you got to be calm. Yeah, you got to be calm in the ring. I don't care how you can be a marathon runner. If you get in that ring and you nervous and you jittery and you tense, you're gonna be tired, bro. That's the thing, bro. Like you gotta, it's all mental, man. You gotta be calm in that ring. And that's the thing I'm like about Tyron Woodley. Is he gonna be calm in that ring? Because he has a lot of pressure on him, and he's not used to being in a boxing ring, actually boxing. You know what I'm saying? I know the UFC is different than being in there for 12 rounds in 3 minutes. It's a total different thing. I don't know what his mental state is. And from the limited fights that we seen Jake Paul in his 2 fights, even though he wasn't fighting nobody, he was calm in the ring. He looked like he'd been there before. So that's why I got Jake Paul, man. I got Jake Paul going. I'm telling you, man. When Jake Paul win, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to be on here saying I told y'all so. And then I'm going to head over to Twitter and I'm going to cyber bully Tyron Woodley. Can't beat him, join him. Hold on. I don't know if my mic working. All right, I think we back on. So yeah, man. I think it's gonna be brutal, man. So I think Daniel Dubois gonna win tomorrow. Tyson Fury, younger brother. I never seen a fight, but I think I thought he was gonna fight Jake Paul. That might be Jake Paul's next opponent if Jake Paul come out victorious. When am I gonna go be pro? When are you going to go pro? I ain't going pro. I'm 31 years old. I really don't even need to be sparring. Shoot, I almost got stopped by a 15-year-old. I know I ain't getting in no. I know I ain't about to get in no ring with no pro. Lord. But I thought about doing like an amateur fight, but I'm gonna keep it real, man. I really ain't supposed to be sparring because I actually had a detached retina about 6 years ago, man. I had surgery just like Errol Spence. Just like what Errol Spence just went through. I went through that like 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I really shouldn't be sparring, but you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna learn how to fight unless you spar. I don't care what nobody say. You can hit the bag and hit the mitts all you want. It's a whole different beast when you in there. He's a loser under the shadow of his brother. Who's a loser? Jake? Jake is the winner. Jake. Come on, man. Y'all gonna be, I'm telling you, man. I hope y'all don't put no money on this fight. All y'all T Wood fans, bro. Man. Oh, Tommy. Yeah, I ain't never heard of Tommy. I ain't even know he had a younger brother. Said 31 isn't old, you very young plus. Yeah, man, but it's old when you talking about boxing, when you got these kids boxing since they was 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? I just started boxing in January. Like, experience is huge. And I'm not, if I get into boxing, I'm trying to win. Logan is the loser. Nah. Yeah, Logan, man, Logan. I don't know, bro. His fight with Mayweather, yeah, bro. I streamed that fight illegally and I felt like I got robbed. I was like, man, I feel bad for the people that paid for this fight because I wasted all my time. And I don't think I'm gonna ever watch Floyd Mayweather fight again. I don't. Why we keep getting duped by Floyd Mayweather? Why? Why do we keep getting bamboozled by Floyd? I don't understand why I'm not gonna let Floyd take my time anymore. He ain't never gonna take no more of my money. I promise you that. He ain't gonna take none of my money. But I don't think I'm gonna let Floyd take any of my time. Yeah, the winners were their bank accounts. Yeah, bro. They made a lot of money off of that, man. I felt played after that. I was like, man, I stayed up and watched this crap. And see, Floyd Mayweather tried the same strategy he did Conor McGregor. He tried to get Logan to tire out, and then he wanted to you know what I'm saying, to get him up out of there. But Logan was like how I was doing with the little Mexican kid. I was like, man, you ain't about to knock me out. I'm gonna grab you. Shoot. That's what you're supposed to do. When they putting that pressure on you, I'm like, man, I'm gonna hold you and I'm gonna get disqualified before I let you knock me out. But yeah, man, I'm about to wrap this up, man. We've been on for an hour. You know what I'm saying? I hope all you guys that's rooting for Tyron Woodley, I hope I you know what I'm saying? I really don't care who wins, but I hope y'all want him to win and don't have no emotional attachments to him. Because if you emotionally attached to T Wood, you know what I'm saying, you might be let down tomorrow. He might let y'all down. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with Jake Paul from the eye test. And I will be, if T Wood loses, I will be one of the guys cyberbullying him. But yeah, man, I'm gonna wrap this up, man. Definitely gonna continue with the weekly updates to the beard, even though, you know what I'm saying, ain't really changed much. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. I'll see y'all later.